Businesses are thriving thanks to Microsoft Teams and Zoom, letting many of us work from home. But what happens when we do go back to the office? How can we carry on our massive adoption of Teams in our meeting rooms without sitting on top of each other? Microsoft Teams has taken the world by storm. With 115 million daily users on the platform, it's one of the most popular ways to keep in touch with customers and colleagues. Business adoption rates have been driven through the roof thanks to you-know-what, but that's on both Teams and other conferencing platforms like Zoom. And this has all been made really easy thanks to home working. Many of us are using laptops with built-in cameras, microphones and speakers, or we've even plugged in a reasonably priced headset or some Apple headphones. Now, this is great when it's individual people working in isolation and joining together in a call. But what happens when we get back to the office and we want to use a meeting room together? I've seen people huddling around a laptop for a video call, which is just a horrible experience for audio and video quality. And let's be honest, we're all going to be keeping a fair bit of distance from each other when we do go back. So, what can we do in the meeting rooms that works with Microsoft Teams and Zoom? Today, we're at Simplyrooms in Leeds, taking a look at two fantastic meeting room solutions that won't break the bank. First up is the Poly X30. Now, the Poly X30 is perfect for medium-sized meeting rooms. I say that, I mean about 6 people, 8 people. Now, this thing comes complete with a 4K camera, and it's intelligent enough to be able to focus on who is actually doing the speaking at any one time. So for the people at the other end of the call, they're going to get that real focus point on who is talking at that time. The great thing about this is that it's got 4 built-in microphones, and it really just is this one unit that you need to put into the room. So everything you need to have your Teams or your Zoom call is contained right here. Now, you can connect to this wirelessly, you can broadcast content directly up onto the screen, and you can see here we've paired it with one of the NEC display screens, which is absolutely fantastic for a room of this size. Now, as I said, you can connect to this wirelessly, you can pop a cable in so that you can display content on screen. Everything you want to do can be done remotely. But to make life even easier, we've got the Poly Touch Control here, the Poly TC8. This just makes life simple for everybody. Because what you tend to get when you get meeting rooms with great equipment like this is that people wander in and have got no idea how to use them. And that's where this puppy kicks in, because this makes it absolutely foolproof. What you'll see is that the meeting is displayed on screen. We've got the booking. We can join directly here using the touch screen over here. But also on this nice controller, we've got one-click join. So a simple touch and the meeting is started and everyone can get on with their day. Now that makes a massive difference because I've seen a lot of people take shortcuts when it comes to their meeting room experience. And this is the whole thing for me now. We're going to come from this amazing experience of working at home on our own devices in individuality, if you like, in isolation. We're going to be working on those laptops and we're easily able to join those calls. But when we come back into the meeting rooms, we're going to want to keep that same great experience. And oftentimes, the kit doesn't do it, or we don't know how to use the kit properly, or only a few people in IT know how to use it. Making it accessible for everybody in the organization is absolutely critical to carry on that massive adoption that we've all just undertaken with Microsoft Teams over the summer. So it's kit like this, the Poly X30, the Poly touchscreen controller, it's going to make life super simple when we get back in the office. And when it comes to the Studio X50, the differences between this and the X30 are really quite simple. You're getting that same great audio and video quality in a single compact unit. You're getting the same great way to share content on screen, but the big difference comes in that the X50 is geared at slightly larger meeting rooms. For that reason, it's got a slightly better zoom on the camera to help it focus on the right people, and it can support up to 2 external displays that can be mounted up on the wall. Now, when it comes to price, the X30 with a touchscreen controller comes in at about £1,450. The X50 comes in at £1,850, again, bundled in with that touchscreen controller. So not a huge difference in price, but it does let you choose the right size unit for the right size of room. And it's got really simple features like one-click join. So just here on the touchscreen controller, I'm just going to hit join, and it's going to connect us into the meeting. Here we are straight away. And you can see the field of view on this camera is absolutely fantastic. The video quality is amazing. That's that 4K camera really working for us. Now, I mentioned that we've got the facial tracking, so that will actually focus in on the speaker that's doing the most of the talking. And as usual, that's me. But we can turn that off if it's too distracting, but it is really useful for people when they're on the other end of the video conference and they want to see who in the room they should focus on at that time. So absolutely fantastic. So we just pop that tracking off and you can see we're back to the wide shot. And again, just look at the quality that we've got here. Absolutely incredible from just this single Poly X30 bar. Really, really simple solution. Now, if you're looking for the easiest possible way to get one of these into your meeting rooms, then you should probably check out our friends here at Simplyrooms. These guys can deploy everything you see here. The TV, the Poly X30, the touchscreen controller, the desk, the chairs, absolutely everything you need to get your meeting room up and running in just a couple of hours. They have a full service offering that covers installation, managed service, and everything. So check them out at simplyrooms.io. Once again, if you like our videos and find them helpful, then please give us a like and hit that subscribe button. It does make a real difference and it inspires us to keep making more great content. In fact, look out on our channel coming up soon where we're going to be deploying our very own Poly X50 into our meeting rooms, and you'll be able to follow along with every step of the process so you can see how it actually works. Now, I'd also love it if you could leave us a comment below, because all we're getting right now is Bitcoin scams and some nice messages from my mum. So it would make a lovely change of pace to get a real comment or two. So thanks very much, guys, and we will see you next time.